Sorry, I can't
So
hear.
men are better than women in the Bible.
No,
Then why are you saying you draw all men to him?
that includes all mankind, men and women.
شنو man? Mankind. يعني
There is no.
Why does your God
Women,
require
in-
a
in
blood
the-
sacrifice
in
to
the
forgive?
Sorry,
Chris.
in the Bible, women are in no way inferior to men. That is very clear.
Only in the Bible it says that Adam was created in the glory of God, but women were created in the glory of man. Did you forget that, Chris?
So that's not inferior.
What do you mean so?
That's not inferior.
Of course,
That is
if you're created in the glory of God, it's
Fantastic.
different to being created in the glory of man.
Who was created in the glory in the. So that's
So
all
look,
in the glory of God.
he's lost for words now. What
No,
happened?
I'm not lost for words.
Why are women not created in the glory of God?
I would like you to apply some logic.
Yeah, go on. Apply logic to glory
man-
of God
if man is
and glory of
created-
man.
if
Let's see if
man-
you apply that.
If man is created in the glory of God,
Yeah. Why not the women?
That's amazing.
Now the question is, why not the women?
And then women are.
You
also-
just said they are equal. There's no discrimination
There
in the
is
Bible.
no-
As soon as I showed you one,
No,
you make a quick
no,
U-turn.
No, I didn't say that. You misquoted
Okay,
me.
so once again, are women created in the glory of God or not?
What I said.
So you will not
is-
answer this question.
What I
Watch.
said is
Can
that
you answer him?
what I said
Can you
is
answer him so we can
because he
all
misquoted. He's misquoted
Which
me.
part did I misquote?
What I said is in the Bible.
Let's look at the Bible instead of
women are not
listening to
inferior
you, Chris.
man at all in the Bible.
they are not
And
inferior.
He disagrees with that.
Okay, so once again, the question is, are women created in the glory of God or men?
Let's find the original information. Yeah.
Go on, find the original information.
Let's
Do you want
go.
the reference or you know it?
Maybe you can tell me. Yeah.
Not maybe, definitely, because you don't know the reference.
Okay.
Come on, don't be arrogant, Chris. If you want help, I'll give it to you, free of
Fine,
charge.
no, you're welcome to.
Just say you don't know.
We can work together.
Yeah, go on. So
If
what
you,
is the
if you
reference?
go around telling people Jesus can save you, then we're on the same
Well,
team.
all the prophets save, including Jesus. I don't have any doubt in that. Because saving means bringing you the good news, and if you listen to the good news from God Almighty, then you'll be saved. But you guys are the Antichrist. You go against Jesus when Jesus says, worship only the Father. You say no, worship the Trinity.
What a
So the
put-down.
Christians are the Antichrist.
What a put down.
Okay, did you find the reference or do you want help?
Not yet. Help me.
Okay, it's in 1 Corinthians.
No, not First Corinthians. In Genesis.
It's in 1 Corinthians and also in Genesis.
Let me get my umbrella.
Yeah, I'm alright, alhamdulillah. How are you guys doing, alright?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, yeah. So if the sisters don't want to be in the camera, you can stay outside the frame. Yeah, no problem. I know you don't want to. Oh, it's got dark all of a sudden. Oh, welcome to England.
Okay.
Did you find it?
So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them.
Now read 1 Corinthians 11.
No. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female.
Read
In
1
his
Corinthians.
own
Let's
image.
see if Paul understands the same as you.
So I know you disagree. but
Not me,
this
Paul.
is-
1 Corinthians is Paul, not
Okay.
me.
No,
So why are you reluctant to read that?
because
Because?
you're racing,
Goes against you.
You're racing on ahead. In Genesis it says,
Okay,
so
that's
God
fine.
created man and women
Yeah.
in his own image.
Okay. Now let's see if
So
Paul.
that-
Let's see if Paul contradicts that.
So that gives us all
Mm-hmm.
an enormous quality because we are created in the image of God. What is inferior about that?
Are you going to read 1 Corinthians?
Now we go to 1 Corinthians
Yeah. Read 1 Corinthians 11:7.
11. Verse 7. Okay. For a man ought not to cover his head, since he is the image and glory of God. But woman is the glory of man.
What do you
For
make of
man-
that?
Huh?
What do you make of
For-
that?
Hold on.
You want to read it again in
For
case you
man-
missed it?
For man.
It
was
says
not-
here, a man
No,
ought
no,
not
no,
to
no,
cover
I'm
his
not
head,
finished
since
yet.
he is the image and
Hold
glory
on,
of God, but the woman is the glory of man.
For
One is the glory of God, that is the
explanation,
man, and the woman is the
explanation
glory.
for
Yeah,
man was not made for woman, but woman from man.
exactly.
Neither was man created for woman, but woman for man.
There you go. So that's. Let's go under the tree. Shall we go under the big tree? Chris, over here.
Martin.
Come here, bro.
Martin, where you going?
Yeah, just come under the tree because it's this side here. Sorry about that, guys. It just started raining, so we had to come under the tree.
You didn't make it rain, so you don't have to apologize.
Well, I never said I made it rain. That's a silly argument, Chris. Was that meant to be a joke? It was a silly joke as well. Anyway, so yeah, what do you make of that? You want to read it again in case people missed it? Read from 7 again. And this time, explain to me what you mean. What does it mean? You lost the reference? I'll give you the reference. 1 Corinthians 11:7 onwards.
May I join this debate? Are you?
If you're a Christian, yeah,
Oh, good. Well, I can be for this. Are you?
join the queue.
Okay.
You'll have to take a number, join the queue.
Hi,
wait your
popular
turn.
Man.
Wait your
One
turn.
of the orators of Speaker's Corner.
So here
One of the imams.
So in this case, this is talking about a marriage, isn't it? A man and a woman, husband and wife.
No, it doesn't say marriage.
Yes.
Why does it say marriage? It
It's,
just says about the covering of a woman. Why a woman should cover, why a man should not cover.
you haven't read it properly.
Okay, go
But I
on.
want you, in verse 3, but I want you to understand that the head of every man is Christ. The head of a wife is her husband, and the head of Christ is God.
Who is the head of Christ?
Okay?
Who is
It's
the head of
God.
Christ?
Yeah?
But I thought Christ and God are co-equal. What happens?
Yeah, you want to diverge, yeah?
So you have no answer to that.
No, I'm saying,
I thought you were going to give us the reference.
so we are talking about,
You okay, yeah? Bro, bring the umbrella a bit here so the camera doesn't get damaged. Thank you. Hold it properly. Okay. So, yeah.
so we are talking here about within a marriage. There is a role where the wife is submitted to the husband.
Yeah. And what?
That doesn't mean
What
she's-
does why does
that
why
doesn't
does
mean-
make a difference?
That doesn't mean she's inferior.
I think let's wrap up, man. This is not the kind of weather we should be recording under.
الحمد لله